Going live. Oh, Jesus. The state of the hair, man. It's a right mess. Oh, still a little bit dusty up there. A little bit of dust. A little bit of dust. Get rid of the dust. A little bit dusty. Oh. Oh. There we go. Right, well. Is everything okay? I'm filling the screen. I'm a little bit too close. Look, I'm going to turn my seat a little bit sideways. Oh. There we go. How's that? It's a bit bright out there, isn't it? Let's close that as well because it's a bit bright out there. It's throwing the cameras. Oh my God! What have I done? Oh, the white balance and all's going crazy. See if we can bring it back. There we go. There we go. Focus, focus, focus. Focus. Hello, Leslie. Sorry, Leslie. I'm just trying to get it to focus here. There we go. Let me just see if I can turn the brightness down a little bit. Oh, the light down. There we go. Not great. There we go. There we are. Right. I think I'm done. I think I'm sorted. Am I sorted? And I'm just looking at my my other monitor here, just getting the right levels. So I think I'm sorted now. So oh, there we go. There he is. Now then, Rima, how are you, sir? Wasn't I just speaking with you? Now then, Philip, down in Leeds, how are you? Look at my big shiny head, eh? Hello, Sam. Cheers, everyone. A little something with tonic. Hello, Megan. How are you, darling? Young Kyle. Hello, young Kyle. Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. How are you, darling? Oh. Yes, Rima, indeed. Long time no speak. Very good. Dermot, welcome along, sir. How are you? No, Dermot, I wasn't. I gave Florian. Florian, welcome along, Florian. We've got some new faces here tonight, boys and girls. As you've maybe seen. So everybody say hello to Rima and KG Semtex and Blitzdings. There's some chaps that I play PUBG with, and we were literally just playing. I had to stop playing there to bring you this live stream this week. So yes, Dermot, I didn't stream last week. I was a little bit tired last week. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd had a long day and I was editing video. It took me 3 hours to edit the beachcombing video last week. So I gave it a miss last week. I know a lot of people missed it, but my apologies. I'll try not to do it again. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, well, hey Sam, you know, you're not wrong. We are pretty good players, so I'll be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I think you'd be hard pushed to beat us as a team, but yeah. Oh, dearie me. I'm gonna get such a berating when I get back to this game tonight, boys and girls, from these guys. Oh. So yeah, one or two of you now. Then Yorkshire Relic Hunter, hey up. Yeah, I put out a video a little bit earlier of the of me out playing with the Nitro RC car, and yeah, I think I've I'm not sure whether I have killed the car, to be perfectly honest with you. It was running like a good one, as it was going the beans. It was, and I managed to do a couple of power slides and a donut, and then all of a sudden the engine just cut and it was spewing out blue smoke from one of the seals near the exhaust manifold. So I don't know whether I've blown the exhaust manifold or not. I'll have to try and get it started again. And but anyway, you can see the video. And sprays now then. Hey, how are you? All right, Sam. I will. I will speak to you very, very soon. You know, I'll be back very shortly. And oh dear. Yes, young Carl. I hope it lives to drive another day. Whatever it is, I'm sure I'll get it running again. I got it. I got it running finally, and like I say, it gave up the ghost while I was out playing with it this afternoon. So hopefully it'll be nothing serious. It'll be an easy fix. If the weather's good tomorrow, I'll have another crack at it. See if I can't figure out what I've done to blow it up. But yeah, it was good fun. It's great fast little car as well, I must admit. I was watching cars go past there just at. I was down at what they call Kidston Park. There's a little car park there and a play park for children, a cafe. But the car park's closed off at the moment, so that people are not gathering, you know, when they shouldn't be. And so the car park was empty, and I took the car down and I was blasting it up and down the car park. And yeah, like I say, absolutely fantastic fun. And it was quite not a bad week actually, as it goes. Sprays, yeah. The beach combing was great. I loved every second. Well, you all know I love every second of my beach combing. And although I got a hole in my wellies, but my wife has been ever so kind. She's bought me some new wellies and some new socks for Father's Day. But I got them early, so I won't be getting wet feet again anytime soon. So that's good. But yeah, I took the car down and had a blast running it up and down, and it seems really fast. I mean, I would hazard a guess that it's doing between 40 and 50 miles an hour at the very least. It does, yeah, like I say, Kyle, it's crazy fast, and it's one of those things you get. It's quite scary at first. You don't quite realise just how fast it's going. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of it anyway. All good fun. And yeah, I'm sorry about last week and giving it a miss, but like I say, I was just so tired. I'd been out beach combing, and then I came home and I edited the video. It took me, like I say, 3 hours to edit that video, and I was just absolutely jiggered. I was cream crackered, so I had a little bit of a play, and then I went to bed, and that was me done. I've not done any detecting this week, I must admit. I've just been kind of taking it easy and having a bit of a break. But I think I'm going to get down on the beach this coming week, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go here in Helensburgh or maybe a little bit further afield. Actually, I think I might just try a little bit further afield. And Yorkshire Rally Country, I can't believe the stuff you found on the beach. Yeah, well, I wouldn't believe it myself either, to be perfectly honest with you. But it is what it is, and you know, by all means, it's not always like that. I mean, the last few beach hunts that I've had, I've found next to bugger all, really, to be perfectly honest with you. I had some great finds in the early days, as you saw as you might have seen with the videos of the early days of beach metal detecting with the Viking V6, and it's a great little machine for the beach. It really is. But yeah, I had some great finds in the early days, but they've got few and far between, I must admit, especially on this beach here in Helensburgh. But like I say, I'm going to try somewhere a little bit further afield this time, this next coming video, and we'll see if we can't find something new. Young Carl says, I need to get back out beachcombing soon, although I had a wee beachcomb at Loch Lomond while going paddleboarding and found one stopper and 2 vintage metal lids. Oh, very nice, young Kyle. Paddleboarding's something I fancy having a go at, to be honest with you. It looks like fun, although I'm not a big fan of freezing cold water, which is what most of the water is in Scotland. Dermot, you'll need to buy ribbons soon. Yeah, I know. I can see it here on screen. Isn't it crazy? Hey, my curls are really starting to come out now. And this is just a bit of a mess because I've been out, like I say, out in the boiling sun today, and I've been crazy hot. But yeah, it needs a wash after today. I'll get it washed in the morning. But yeah, it's getting crazy long now. So especially the back. I don't know if you can see the back there as well. It's it's getting on the long side, I must admit. I don't mind it. You get to that age where it's even in a state like this, you really could care less what it looks like, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, young Carl says he's found his first Lily Springs bottle on Roof Spit. Oh, it had the top snapped off. Oh, well, that's a shame. Yeah, I must get out on the next proper low tide out there on Roof Spit and see if I can't find some more bottles. I think I showed them a long time ago in one of my earlier videos, the bottles that I found up on the beach there. Including a very old Reeds of Helensburgh cylinder bottle, which is a nice thing. Luckily, I have some original stoppers, so I've put the original stopper into that one. Dermot's jealous because he doesn't have a hair on his head. Yeah, my daughter, she used to straighten her hair and colour it, but she gave up straightening and colouring. She's now got some lovely curls. She had lovely curls when she was a toddler, and just recently she's let it go back to natural curly hair, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And I just thought I was due to have mine cut before this nonsense started with this virus, and I thought, no, I'll just leave it, and I'll just I'll not worry about it, and I quite like the curly hair, to be perfectly honest with you. I always did when I was a kid. I loved my curly hair, but you get to a stage in life where you just cut your hair short, and I've done that for the last 25, 30 years. I've had my hair cut short, so I thought I'd give it a change and let it grow. Just leave it to it. No, young Carl, no. Blimey, not at your age. Don't be cutting your hair. It's a wonderful thing to have long hair at that age. Oh. Well, what's everybody else's week been like anyway? I think what we'll do is we'll steer clear of the current news, because I think that can cause issues along the way, and I tend to try and avoid political type stuff, if you know what I mean. But I fully understand and I fully appreciate why people are protesting. I fully appreciate that. And I fully support protesting, legal protest, and legal and fair protest. So, Lee, that's sad, Lee. Oh, I'm sorry for you, mate. Bear with me one moment. My daughter's just walked in with a big box of Chinese. What have you got?
I've got everything. I've got like salt and pepper prawns, salt and pepper chicken wings, salt and pepper chips, normal chips, chicken fried rice, plain fried rice.
Everything.
Chips. Salt and pepper. Did I say salt and pepper chips?
Sorry, she's just telling me everything she's got here.
Mini spring rolls. I got a bit of everything.
I'll have a mix of everything except wings.
Okay.
Please.
There's chili. There's sweet and sour sauce. Do you want some of that as well?
Just a little bit, yeah, please. Oh, she's going to make me a plate full of Chinese. Shauna!
Yeah?
Did you get tonic?
Yeah.
And ice?
There's no ice anywhere.
Right, okay. I've got some in freezer, but not a lot.
It's gone everywhere.
Yeah. Anyway, so sorry about that. Marilyn says it's hot and miserable. Had a stretch of 115 Fahrenheit for about a week. Crikey. Oh. Yeah, it was well, if you've seen this afternoon, well, the video that I put out earlier this evening, it was absolutely roasting hot here in Helensburgh today. Yes, Yorkshire Relic Hunter, I will I should be on next Sunday, so good luck, stay safe. Yeah, Marilyn, it was roasting hot out here today, and you can probably tell from my shiny head. I think I maybe caught a little bit of sun. I walked down the street to drive the car out in the car park, and I didn't have a hat on, so yeah. And I must admit, I've been watching NBC News, NBC Los Angeles. I usually have that channel on through the day, and I must admit, American TV is an interesting thing. It really is, and your advertising's it's just on another level. It really is. It's fascinating to watch. But yeah, I usually catch up with some of my news watching NBC Los Angeles there. So, and we see the weather there as well. And the weather, some of the places like 90 odd degrees. And yeah, it like I say, it's certainly interesting. And as for this week, I'll probably get I certainly will get a metal detecting session in on the beach. And other than that, I don't know. I kind of take things. You all know what I'm like anyway. I kind of take things as they come along, really. And you know, I could get up one morning and I'll just say, right, I'll just grab my stuff and I'll just go for a walk, or I'll just go up on the farm metal detecting for a couple of hours, or off down the beach for a walk, or it's just random with me. Nothing is ever planned as such. So I've got the fan on here as well. It's just blowing cool air around at the moment. I'll just take my slippers off and put my feet in front of the fan. Yeah, Marilyn, I can imagine humidity is it really is a killer. I mean, I've been to Mallorca when it's been hot, but they have a very dry heat in Spain and Mallorca, so it's not too bad. It's quite bearable. But see, when you get this, I mean, we get this sort of stickiness here in Scotland as well, the humidity, and it really can be quite unpleasant sometimes. Yes, young Carl, it is absolutely gorgeous. We're lucky to live where we live, I must admit. I wouldn't change it for the world. Dermot, smelly vision. Now, my feet don't smell. They used to when I was a kid. I was one of them typical teenage boys. I had stinky feet when I was a teenager, and but once I grew out of that teenage phase, it disappeared, and I don't have the smelly feet anymore. Thank God. So what's everybody else been up to this week anyway? Anything out of it? Any interest? You're all quick coming on tonight. Anyway, you must have been frothing at the bit, as they say. to get in tonight. Look at that, 12 viewers and 4 likes. Hey, Dermot, let's not speak about Prince Andrew. Lee Carey on a funny said, "You're starting to look like Gene Wilder." Am I now? I'll take that, actually. Very funny man is Gene Wilder. Oh, right, okay, yeah. No, I do sweat. It's just not smelly sweat. It's just natural smelling man smell, I would call it. Marilyn, I lived through the drought of '76. Your lot was dropping like. You're absolutely right, Marilyn. Yeah, I remember it. I remember it myself to a degree. I was only. I'd have been 5 years old in '76, and yeah, I remember. I remember it just being constantly sunny. It was just sun, non-stop, and yeah, crazy times. It happens once in a while. Rima, give over. There we go, that's better. 10 likes now. Thank you. Ugh. I'll drink that before I have my plate of Chinese here. Which I'm going to have to eat in front of you all. I hope you don't mind. But I'm not going to eat. I'm going to eat the Chinese while it's warm, not while it's cold. Ah, right, okay, Megs. Yep. I'll tell you what. Listen, bear with me 2 seconds. Let me go see where this plate of food is, and the tar. Yep, Philip, the tar was bubbling in the streets. Yeah. Yeah, Lee Carey wasn't it crazy when we were kids, and you know, back then in the '70s, and you were allowed to play out till God knows whatever time you wanted, really. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. Two seconds. It'll be more than 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. 2 seconds. I'll be back. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Don't have the plate yet. She's just dishing up now. So. Oh, I will be enjoying my stomach won't be enjoying it because I'm not long after eating. Well, I say not long after eating my tea. I think it was about 7 o'clock. I had a couple of pieces of chicken and Barbara, I'm not sure what that message is. I think you've messed up on your keyboard there. I don't know what you've done. Do a review on my Chinese, a live review of Chinese food. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll do that. It'll be different, won't it, for a live stream? I think there's a bit of everything in there. So there's a bit of chicken fried rice and a bit of plain rice, and well, we'll see what we get anyway. See what plateful I get. Is it from the Ruby? Says Fly Tipper. I don't No, it's not the ruby. No, it's oh, I can't remember the name of it now. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can Google it and find out. Chinese takeaway Helensburgh. It's the Oriental Express, I think it is. Yeah, let me zoom in on the map here. You won't see that, but yeah, it's the Oriental Express, which is just at the side of James Street. Oh my good giddy
That's a little bit of each works out.
Thank you very much.
I got a whole extra portion of rice by accident.
All right, okay. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can show you this without it all slipping off all of my keyboard. Oh. 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 See that? Oh. Oh. Bit of everything in there. Oh. Oh. Right. Yeah, so it's Oriental Express. So there's fried rice, there's salt and pepper prawns, I think, fried soft noodles, chicken, and salted chili chips as well, and a couple of mini spring rolls. So, So mini spring rolls are, I mean, they're always good. Space says, what's my number one meal of all time? God, that's a really good question. Number one meal of all time? Yeah, that's a brilliant question. I don't think I've got a particular meal. I think I'd say there's certain types of food that I do love. Chinese food I love. Indian food I love. I love a good curry, a good hot curry. Yeah, I wouldn't have a particular favourite meal. I love fish and chips. Yeah, fried rice is one of those things. Fried rice is fried rice as well. So I always give. I love plain fried rice, you know, and chicken fried rice. So I'd always give fried rice, you know, like an 8 out of 10. It can't really ever be any wrong. Sorry, Dermot. Yeah, sprays. Yeah, that was the reason I did that. I was trying to find like my niche on YouTube. So I thought I'd try the eating thing, and there weren't. I'll admit there weren't many people doing it back then. But it's one of those things. I kind of tried it, and then nobody really took any notice, and then I stopped, went in the opposite direction, you know, and now it's one of those things that's incredibly popular. Watching people eat for some reason. Now salted chili, anything to me is good. I will say this, for you guys in America, these things are what we call chips. You see that? That's a chip. Potato, fried. You call them fries, basically. But we call these chips. It's usually these chunky things, and that's really all we get. We get fries if we go to McDonald's. You get fries there, French fries, but a staple of an English diet is chips. Mmm. Mm. Marilyn's had a nice guy tell me that the metal detecting is in the dry washes after the snakes and scorpions go away. Marilyn, you know what I think about snakes and scorpions. You're braver than me if you're detecting and you're coming across those guys. Fly tipper, rate my plate. Yes, very good. Mm. And I would say, if there was anything you're going to get with the Chinese, you should always get what they call fried soft noodles, or plain chow mein, sometimes they call it. These are just amazing. Mm. Mm. Dermot, you want a chip? There's a big one there, mate. Here, grab that. Ooh. Too late. Spray is asking, how many years have I been YouTubing? Well, quite a few now, actually. Doing it properly, I've probably been doing it for, I think it's coming on about 3 years now. I've had my account for a lot longer than that. In fact, if I go to my channel, I should be able to tell you when I started my account. Our channel, on my about page. Well, there you go. I joined YouTube on September the 13th of 2006. Now that's when I opened an account. Basically, I was watching YouTube before that, but yeah. So that's 14 years. And you know, like anyone really, initially all I did was watch videos. Was it sweet and sour? No, I've got enough, thank you.
Do you want a rib?
Hmm?
Do you want a rib?
No. Yeah, I started out just watching videos, and one day I thought, well, I'll try making a video and see if anybody watches it, kind of thing. So you know, if you look right back at the start of my channel, you see one of them's my first video. I'm sure if it's the first video is my sister-in-law on the pogo stick, or whether it's the gaming video that I made. Like I say, it's that long ago, and they were just random things that I did at the time. Look at me, I'm scrolling right through my channel here, look. And I think currently at the moment I've got, I'm not sure, I think it's 400 odd videos. And it's, I'll tell you what, it's amazing when you start doing it. You know, you start running a channel properly. It's amazing how quickly you rack the videos up. Yeah, so my first video, if anybody's interested in watching it, I'm sure most of you probably haven't even seen it. It's called Mrs. Duck Goes Pogo. Excuse me, I've got wind now. And it's my sister-in-law. It was when we lived in Northern Ireland, and we'd had a few drinks that afternoon, and she decided to have a go on my daughter's pogo stick, and that's the resulting video. It's 43 seconds long. And then I've got My second video was a Linux operating system test. How exciting is that? My third video was a gaming video. My fourth video was the exhaust sound from my Subaru Impreza, my turbocharged car. And like I say, really random stuff. But yeah, that first video was 13 years ago. Crazy. Marilyn, thick boots, don't leave home without them. Yeah, I would imagine so if you're coming up against scorpions and rattlesnakes. Chinese, can't beat it. Fly tipper used to work in the old Kilpatrick Chinese Sky Dragon. At the time, I think it's called the new Sky Dragon now. Oh. Yeah, sprays loads. Like I say, once you start doing YouTube and you start getting into it, and again, you know, a lot of my early videos I didn't speak. When we moved to Scotland, when I started doing videos properly, really, I wouldn't speak on camera. My voice sounded terrible on camera. And everybody's the same. Once you hear your voice recorded, it's completely different to what you hear inside your head when you speak. But once you get over that, it's amazing how quickly you can rack the videos up. It really is. Yeah, young Carl says that he just did anything, like most of us do when we're first starting out. You kind of do anything just to try and see what direction you want to go in. And yeah, once you find that direction, you really need to concentrate on it, and you need to work hard at it, I must admit. I saw a question earlier today, and somebody asked, what's the hardest, reaching 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time? And a lot of people were saying the watch time, and I don't think it is. The hardest thing, I thought, was getting to 1,000 subscribers. And it was really tough getting there as well, I must admit. But again, it's one of those things. YouTube, for some people it's really easy, and for some it's really difficult. And I think you've really got to concentrate on it, and you've got to love what you're doing. And I do. I love every second of it, even when it's going really badly. I still love doing it. And I think that shows through in my videos as well. But yeah, it's one of those things that takes dedication. You have to keep pumping those videos out. Yeah, like I say, young Carl, you've just got to get through it, and you've just got to crack on and do it. Sprays, have you done a video with anyone else apart from Big Man Detecting? Well, again, you all know I used to be friends with a certain person. I won't mention him, but yeah, I did several videos with him when I was first starting out, and yeah, there you go. This food's going cold. I'm busy talking away, and the food's going cold. Yes, Megs. I do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression as well. I'll maybe do that another day when I'm busy stuffing my face with Chinese. Woo! This must be terrible. You're all sat there watching me eat this food, and look, I've not even had a prawn yet. Look, ooh, look at that prawn. Mm. Mm. Oh, they're quite good. Salt and chili prawns. Mm. I've always been a fan of seafood as well. If I see food, I have to eat it. The so yeah, with regards to the virus, anyway, it seems to be slowing down here in Scotland. Anyway, thankfully, I know in other parts of the world it's not going too great for some people. Yes, Fly Tipper, thank you. See you next time, buddy. Mm. But thankfully, I phoned my father today. Spoke to my father. It's his birthday today, so I phoned to check he'd got the presents that we sent down and check he was okay. He's doing absolutely brilliant. He says, I asked him what he was doing today. He said nothing. He said he might have a can of beer later. But I think they're hoping that maybe down in England they might start opening the pubs quite soon. So that'll be him happy once they go ahead with that. Marilyn, storm season starts on Monday. I think I might concentrate on some stills first. I'll tell you what's great, Marilyn, if you've got a decent enough camera to shoot video, is if you can shoot some video at high frame rates of lightning and then slow it down. It's absolutely amazing. And there's quite a popular thing is weather. I think the sort of extreme weather, again, the types of stuff that you guys get in America can work very well on video. Mm. I managed to catch lightning here in Helensburgh. I think it was last year when I was on my way down to meet Simon at the pub, and caught some beautiful lightning. It was just absolutely astounding, especially when I slowed the video down. Excuse me. Mm. No sprays. There's nothing like that here, actually. There's a fishmongers in Helensburgh, and that's it. Helensburgh's not really because there's no history of fishing or anything like that here. Then we just don't have that. Marilyn, I'll check your video out tonight. Sorry, your photos. Sorry, I've got food in my head and it's mixing my words up. Yes, I'll look at those tonight, sweetheart. Yeah, again, the couple of times that there's been storms, you've seen the videos. I always go out in the storm to record footage, and that also does quite well on YouTube. One of my storm videos, from last year, or was it beginning of this year? Anyway, I can't remember which one it was. But anyway, one of the storm videos, a TV company contacted me because they wanted to use the footage. Sadly, we couldn't agree on a deal for them to use the footage, but yeah, the storm footage goes down really well on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting full, but I'm not stopping. One thing about Chinese food, it's always good when you're least expecting it. And it's one of those foods that you just have to eat everything that's on your plate. Mm. Yeah, Sprays. It's very quick to spend a lot of money in them stalls in Scarborough, isn't it? I like. I must admit now, when I lived in Leeds, we'd go to the pub on a Saturday night, and there'd be a guy who drove around all the pubs in a little van, and he'd have fresh fish, and he'd do little trays of cockles and whelks and mussels with vinegar. You know that you ate. You know, a pound. You got half a dozen mussels with vinegar, fresh, and there was nothing like them. I love mussels. Mussels with vinegar is one of my downfalls, I must admit. And when you've had a few pints, there's not like it. Philip, the TV company, initially they didn't offer me anything. They wanted to use the footage gratis, free of charge, and I'm wise enough to know that I should be charging them. So I had a discussion anyway, and we couldn't come to an agreement on price. And I wasn't asking silly money, you know. It would have been enough to buy the new detector that I'm looking for, but they weren't interested in paying for footage. They wanted to use the footage for free. And it's strange because you know, these TV companies, they make these programs, and they don't make it for one channel. They sell it to as many channels as they can. You know, so you make a program, and you then sell that to might be 10 different TV channels, and they'll all show it at one point or another. So the company that makes the program gets 10 times the money's worth by selling the program on. And that's why I thought it was a little bit odd and a little bit unfair that they weren't interested in paying me a small amount for use of my footage. But you know, at the end of the day, it's their choice. You never know. In future, they might come back. Well, I'll tell you what. As Chinese goes, that one's pretty good. Look at me sat here stuffing my face, eh? Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Dermot. It literally, you have to. I'm from Yorkshire, as you all know, and I was always taught that you cleaned your plate. No matter what was on it, you ate everything on your plate. Otherwise, you didn't get anything else. It's as simple as that. So that's what I do. I ate every scrap. Oh, well, that was pretty good, I must admit. Look, there's the last bit of rice there. Yes, Megs, thank you, darling. I will say hello to Pam for you. You go and stretch out. Do your morning exercise. Just get rid of this plate. Oh, dearie me. Hey, hey. There you go. There we go. Sorry about that. Somebody's doing those silly messages again. As it stands, it's now 10 minutes to, and so we've got 10 minutes left, basically. Sorry, that person leaving those messages must have just come in just before I sat down there. So anyway, they're gone for the moment. Yeah, Philip, I do that as well, but my wife tells me not to. Yeah. Oh, see when a meal's that good, you just have to lick the plate clean. It's an animal move, but do you know what? Actually, if I'm out, I'll mop up my plate with a piece of bread. I won't do the full. I only do the plate licking at home, I must admit. No, young Carl. You see, you've got to have a wise head on you to spot some of these things. Sometimes, what they're trying to get me to say some offensive words. So, and we're not going to go that far. Yeah, you've got to be quick on your toes to spot some of these things. Sometimes, young Carl. But it all comes with experience. That's what matters. Is when you get that experience behind your belt, and you start to see them a little bit quicker, and you can get them hidden away and banned and reported. Right, well, we've got around about 8 minutes left now, and yeah, I enjoyed my Chinese, so that was good, as it always is good. Like I say, it's the what did I say it was? The Golden Wok, I think. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But yeah, I get a metal detecting session in down the beach, and I'll have to have a play with the RC car again, see if I can get that running as well. So see if I can figure out what I've broken, if anything. But yeah, other than that, I've no plans for the rest of the week. Anybody any plans for the rest of the week? Or you all just like me and you're just taking it every day? Oriental Express, that's the one, Carl. Thank you very much. Yeah, or are you just taking it easy and taking each day as it comes, which is what you should be doing really at the moment, I suppose. Unless you're one of those people that has to work. You're one of the people that's keeping us all going. Then well done for all those people that are putting in the hours. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's it. I need to lie down now after all that food. Marilyn's still sorting out. Yeah, boxes and bins. Sprays. Yeah, I was saying right at the start of this evening that car does shift indeed. I'm only hazarding a guess, but I'm saying it's about between 40 and 50 miles an hour. It's crazy fast. Oh, a bit of a river walk at the weekend. What river are you walking? That's something I need to do a bit more of as well, actually. I've got the waders in the car. Dermot, enjoy your Chinese toast, Dermot. Have a good one, mate. I've got there's a well, I think you've maybe seen the burn on the farm that I detect on, and yeah, it's a wonderful place to be. It's but it's not really walkable. It's in a very steep valley. It's a very rocky area. I have fallen over once before in it. Didn't get soaked too badly, but I did hurt my wrist quite badly when I did fall over in it, because it's quite slippy. But yeah, I've done a river walk once before. Kyle, you'll know it. The underneath the railway bridge down at Craigendoran there. You just got to be really careful when you go through underneath the bridge, because it gets ridiculously deep. Oh, I see. Philip, no, I've not got a pan yet. That's something else I need to save up the money for. To be perfectly honest with you, it's something I will be doing at one stage, without a doubt. Giving it a try anyway. Yes, Kyle. Yeah, it borders the farm where I've got permission, and the land on the other side doesn't belong. Well, some of it belongs to the farmer that I have permission with. So. Yeah, well, I asked online in a group that I was in about panning, and somebody I showed some footage of the burn, and somebody said that it looked like somebody had already been panning there. So that'll be interesting anyway. Sprays. Now there's a couple of places here in Scotland. There's a place called Tyndrum, which is just a little bit further north from here, and a place called Wanlock Head. Again, it's further north from here. Now those areas are renowned for gold, and yes, you do need a license to pan for gold there. If it's on private property, then like the farm is, then I wouldn't need. I'd only need permission from the farmer, and she's absolutely fine with me doing it. So Philip uses his camping frying pan. Hey, and yeah, well, with you saying that, young Kyle, I hope I find a massive lump of gold as well. It's probably little known, but Scottish gold is probably one of the most expensive golds out there. It's highly sought after, so it does fetch a higher premium. Anyway, that being said, it's with 2 minutes left, so I'm going to say thank you to everyone for coming along this evening again, and yeah, I hope everybody's good, and I hope you're all staying safe as usual, and I will see you on the next one, which will be the next live will be next Sunday night again, hopefully, provided I'm not too tired. I'm getting old, you see. That's what the problem is. Yeah, indeed, Sprays. Yeah, it every so often, every once in a while, somebody pulls out a big nugget of gold, and yeah, it's really high quality stuff. Yeah, Philip, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you can get day tickets. I'm not sure if Tyndrum's one of them actually, but or it might be Wanlock Head. But usually you go to the pub and you buy a license in there. Yeah, and as Philip says there, good night all. I will see you on the next one, and behave yourselves. And yes, Marilyn, yes, you have a good time as well, my love. And yeah. Do some good, and I will see you on the next one.